What up, YouTube? Jesse here with Just Man Sports Cards. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to go over the Tallboy cards in basketball. That's years 1969, 1970, and 1976. These are the cards that I own, so it's my personal collection of, it'll be all PSA graded. I've graded all these myself. I haven't purchased any of these. I mean, I purchased the raw cards off an older gentleman here in the area that I live in. He actually lived in Modesto. So we'll go through it, and I'll try to let you know what I do know. It seems like the vintage stuff, there's not a lot of it out there on basketball. So I'm going to try to put a little more content based around that because I do enjoy collecting vintage basketball. So first up, 1969, Wilt Chamberlain. This is not his rookie. Tallboy cards, a 4. I mean, you can see a mark there. A little off center. And most of these corners are pretty round, but Nate Thurman. He's a Hall of Famer. A lot of these players I'm big on because they had ABA careers. So a lot of their ABA stats aren't included in making the top 50 or top 75. So I think they could easily get bumped up. This is his rookie card. I think he was drafted in 63. Connie Hawkins. This is also his rookie card. 6. A lot of these cards are very affordable. 69, I wouldn't be, this is probably $100, $150 card for a rookie that's quite old. You say 4. So some of these I could easily upgrade, but for me, it's just cooler that I graded myself. I know the origin story on them. I know the guy that pack pulled these. That's who I bought them off. He pack pulled everything that he owned. So to me, it's pretty cool. This is the second owner ever. PSA 4 of that's not gonna. Elgin Baylor. Actually, I have 2 of these. 5 and a 6. Doesn't look like a huge difference, right? I mean, if you get down to the nitty gritty, see if I can see something here. Whoops. On the backs, there's some discoloration right there. That's probably the 5 over the 6, but other than that, they look pretty similar. Oscar, I feel like his stuff is undervalued, underpriced, however you want to look at that. A good investment. 7. So the guy I bought this off of, he had a complete set of everything, and then he had extras, and a lot of just the Hall of Fame players I bought the extras off of them. Cool card. My opinion. The 1969 set is down a little bit, but that's because the Kareem or Lou Alcindor rookie card's down right now. Alvin Hayes. I believe everyone I'm going to show you is a Hall of Fame player. Earl Monroe. 6. 6 or above is a great grade in this set. 8's going to be really tough to find or expensive. Walt Bellamy. But if you wanted to put this set together in a 7, it's probably it's doable. And affordable. Like I said, the Lou Alcindor would be the Jerry West. I didn't realize it. I was just looking up stuff before I did the video. He won a gold medal in 1960. So I thought that was pretty cool. I have a 5 and a 6.5 of that. Oh. I was like, where is the Lou? I have it in my safe. So here in the house, the other stuff I have in like boxes. So, I mean, for a 4, you would think this would look worse, but PSA is very strict on corners. So it's a fuzzy corner, kind of a dented corner, kind of a fuzzy corner. And then the color is pretty good. So this is a $1,000 card. So anything $1,000 or more, I store differently at my house, where it's not stored at my house. Just that's what makes me feel comfortable. So $1970. This is the flagship rookie in it, Pete Maravich, all-time leading scorer in college basketball, NCAA, I guess is what you could say. Died young from a heart failure while he was playing basketball. If you go watch old YouTube videos, which I've really enjoyed, he was quite amazing. Pistol Pete. I think that's worthwhile for anyone to do that didn't get to see him play. I definitely didn't. Wilt PSA 2, good. I mean, you can tell it's off center or whatever, but Elgin Baylor. I think this is a great card, and it's kind of like a color match. It's probably one of my favorite cards from this set. The Pete, I might try to upgrade at some point, but I kind of like the 71 more than the 70 on the Pete Maravich. And if you watch my stuff, my last PSA submission, I sent off a 1971 Pete Maravich. Alcindor, or Kareem's second-year card. Some people think it looks like he's smoked some dope, but I read his book. This cat was straight-laced. No drinking, no smoking. Yeah. Oscar. I think this is another highly underrated card, but the 61 is probably... I don't collect the 61 because I feel like those price points have already kind of slipped past me. I could probably afford them, but I just enjoy collecting 90s more. My favorite Tallboy set, 76. You can get low versions of these for cheap. And when I say cheap, like under $50. For me, like having something, and I do have a couple of these in my office at work, it just makes, like, when you stand it up on like a stand or whatever, it just looks way cooler. It actually looks like a piece of artwork. So to have something that you can display in your office or at your work or at your house, just on a little stand for under $50. A lot of these players, that's where they're at. Especially the non, like, superstars. Julius, I'm big on him. I think his stuff is way undervalued. They typically don't count as ABA stats, which are crazy. George Gervin or Gervin, I hear the last name pronounced both ways. 7. Gorgeous card. This is something you can get for dirt cheap too. And he's a top 30 all-time player, I think, in the last. Phil Jackson, his rookie's 72. So this is his last year playing card. So it doesn't, if you want to, I've tried to do it 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 5 cards to get his. The 72 is really shot up in value, but one of my favorite Kareem cards. And like, yeah. I have several of these. I'm just holding them because I have 2 6s, 2 7s. I'm pretty much holding all the Kareem that I own right now, just because I don't. David Thompson. This is who Michael Jordan wanted to be like. And this is his rookie card, David Thompson's rookie card. So these are a little more pricey. Raw, you can get one for like 20 bucks. Graded, it's going to be more than that. Kareem. 8's a really good score on these. Or grade. Score, I don't know what the... And a lot of these I bought off the older gentleman, but then I really liked the set, so I was buying like raw copies on PSA, like, or on eBay 2 or 3 years ago. And so I was able to pick them up for decent prices and then just kind of sift through them and send off the best ones. The last one I have is the Julius. So Julius and Kareem and several other players have a base card and then an all-star card. And this is the all-star card. I sold some of my higher grades of the Julius All-Star. Kind of wish I hadn't now, but you live and you learn. So anyways, thanks for spending the 10-15 minutes with me here. If you like this vintage stuff, let me know. I have more vintage cards that I can dig out. It just takes a little bit of time. Leave a comment down below if there's a certain set or year or players that you would want me to showcase, and I can do that. Hope everyone's having a great weekend, and I'll catch you later.